Hello everyone, Jim here from Storm Warning News. Haven't shared any dreams with you in a long time because essentially I haven't had anything worth talking about. But I did last night. This is June 27, 2023, so it would have been in the evening, the nighttime of June 26, 2023. And this may not seem all that earth-shattering or relevant to you. It concerned me personally to a point, but I'm asking for your prayer, and I think there's something in this for all of us, which is why I'm going to describe it to you. In the dream, I think I was either on the phone or somehow communicating with an old friend of mine. A guy that I made music with off and on for a number of years. Spent time with him, just a friend, a follower of Christ that I haven't seen in probably 10 years. I haven't had any communication with him. I think about him often, hope and pray that he's doing fine, doing well. But in this dream, I was having a conversation with him, and again, I'm not sure if it was over the phone or over some manner of video chat like Skype, or was it something else I can't describe. But he was telling me about this guy. Okay, there was this guy he was telling me about, and he was a musician, and he could do anything. Anything. He could take any song, make it sound any way that you wanted. He could write a song in a minute. He could put together full productions, do everything quick. And it was as though he knew what you were thinking. He'd give you exactly what you want as an artist if you were making a recording. He could play any instrument. He could do all of it. And he had worked with Eric, or Eric is this man's name, or wanted to work with Eric, wanted to work with me. And I was confused because I do have another friend, and that friend might actually be watching right now. I do have another friend who is a fabulous multi-instrumentalist that can play anything. He's got perfect pitch. He can hear anything and repeat it back to you. Fabulous musician, but he's human. Okay, he's human. He's a man. This man that was being described to me as the dream went on, and the dream could have only been 40 seconds long, but it seemed like in my time frame of sleep, it seemed like it was quite long. I got an image of this man that Eric was describing to me. This musician that could do anything and do it fast and knew exactly what you wanted. It can play anything, produce anything, boom. I think you already know what this sounds like. I saw an image of this man. He had a grayed out face with no facial features. Was wearing a very dark black shirt. His hair was interesting. He had black hair, and it was long and thick, and it kind of curled up, almost like maybe it had been curled with a curling iron, or it was just naturally wavy. It struck me as being somewhat effeminate, or perhaps even, hair that you used to see back in the 70s, 1970s. But I saw him, and I was struck by the fact that his face was grayed out, that there were no details. And immediately, of course, I'm hit. This is 100% evil. Do not make music with this man. Well, I'm now certain that what my friend was telling me about, maybe unwittingly, is AI. And how powerful AI is growing, not only in music and through all creative processes, but in news writing and even world manipulation. I believe that AI certainly has a demonic component. It may be mostly demonic. It is, in my view, demonic merged with cyber digital. Just like the beast The man will be human, demonic, and AI, I believe. I took it as a warning. It was chilling. I have no plans to make music with such a thing. I have no musical plans at all right now. I have musical desires, things I would like to do, and maybe once I am able to leave this apartment and get into the next place that we believe we are heading to, then I would have the privacy to do that and not be concerned about bothering anybody. But I took it as a warning, and I'd ask you to pray about it, to really be careful what you do if you're a creative person in recording studios, online, if you're an author, if you're anyone that uses softwares to put forth your creative projects. And believe me, that's the way you do it now. You want to make a record, you probably would use Pro Tools, which is a computer software. You want to write a book, well, of course, you're going to use Microsoft Word. But do not use the chat 3 letters. That's the first one being G. Do not, I'm warning you, do not use it. It chilled me. And I would ask you all to pray about what I'm telling you, because I think there's a detail here I might be missing. This is going to grow, my friends. You already see AI making music. You already see individuals on YouTube, for example, taking Beatles songs and putting John Lennon into them. Voice sounds just like him, or very close to him. And of course, John Lennon has long been deceased. Just one example right there. You see AI now being used to make recordings. Certainly, I know it is writing books. It hasn't written any of mine, praise God, and it will not write any of mine if I was ever to write another one. But you see how big the influence is, and I'm just putting it out there to warn you, and I would ask you to pray for clarity on this as I continue to pray for clarity. Just wanted to share that with you, my friends, and pray for anyone you know that may be beguiled by this new old, I'll call it old, I'll call it ages old technology, being the demonic component of it brought into the modern day cyber digital world. This is Jim signing off. Until the next time, God bless you.